time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn petty. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it an FT to get them when they're in hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma jack it like Letterman, y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit, I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah, said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah, I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch out stepping it, yeah, and I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here, watch out touchdown, pulling plans out the clutch, everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now, have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that, big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that, work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that, had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn petty. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it an FT to get them when they're in hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma jack it like Letterman, y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit, I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah, said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah, I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch out stepping it, yeah, and I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here, watch out touchdown, pulling plans out the clutch, everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now, have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that, big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that, work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that, had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been better. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it an FT to get them in their hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma check it like let them in. Y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling. Started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent. This is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit. I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah. Said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah. I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch out, step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch out, touchdown, pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now. Have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been better. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it an FT to get them in their hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma check it like let them in. Y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling. Started a chain, the hustle. This is my ring, watch I step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get ahead. Watch I touch down, pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now. Have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been patty. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Ain't inspired to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to pro something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma jack it like Letterman. Y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate it, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain. The cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit. I'm a big bull in this element, yeah. Say you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah. I've been married to this hustle, this is my brain, watch I step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get ahead. Get knocked out, you. But I don't hit, I don't slay. When I'm focused, I'm dangerous. They don't wonder when I'm anxious. Ain't no limit till I tank, I'm running on that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been patty. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Ain't inspired to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to pro something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all my time, think it's my year, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma jack it like Letterman, y'all but not let them in, they gon' rotate this so I keep the pedaling, started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit, I'm a pit bull in this element, said you gon' pull up then settle it, I've been married to this hustle, this is my brain, watch out, step in it, and I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here, watch out, touchdown, pulling plans out the clutch, everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now, have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, I did all that, big plans, partners trying to make profits, I did all that, work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, I did all that, had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then I go off, hit the ground, then I go off, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then I go off, hit the ground, then I go off, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, I really feel it's my time, think it's my,
At the top of the class on a roll, hey, and it's time to run it up, you know, masked out, put the pedal to the floor, on a roll, here we go, here we go, here we go, on a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Little late on that intro. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB, which is still a thing, just on its own channel, guys. For anyone who is having trouble trying to find ATB tonight, they are their own channel now, so go follow the Around the Blockchain channel. They are still going live every single weekday at 5, not 5:45, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after the BitBoy Crypto morning stream. I don't know. But go follow the new Around the Blockchain channel, guys. They are still around. I saw some of you guys had some trouble getting into ATB. Shout out to Sly Raven, says, at Frankie Candles, do you listen to Dax or King ISO? Not like a lot, but I do know Dax. Fire rapper. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, Tony D is a big fan of Dax. Shout out to Sly Raven. But guys, we have an amazing show for you tonight. We're taking a look at Bitcoin. We're going to be taking a look at the altcoins. And we're going to be trying to figure out, are we going to get a move to the upside now? I don't want to come out too bullish on this thumbnail. I know like 17K possible, or it's, I don't know exactly what the title said. I forget. But I don't want to come out too bullish here. But there are some levels that if we break and hold as support, we could actually start a move up to 17K. I know there are some people out there that are looking for that 17K number. And it's not impossible. There are some things on the higher time frames that could potentially point towards a move to the upside. But right now, not looking so good. Not looking good, bruv. So we're going to be taking a look at that. I'm going to be showing you guys those key levels that we actually need to break and hold as support in order to potentially get up to that 17K level. But I will say, if we somehow can get above these levels, 17K would be kind of likely. But until we even come up, we haven't even really tested the levels yet. So until we come up and test those levels, there's really no shot as of right now. But once we break those levels, it's definitely a possibility. But we're going to be taking a look. I'll let you guys know how likely I think that is to happen. Are we looking at a couple days of bearish action? Are we looking at some bullish action? I'm going to break it all down for you guys. Shout out to the CandleMafia, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. We got 106 likes. I see the poll. Everybody likes to smash the like button. There's not too many creepy people in here. We said, how do you activate the like button? With a creepy poke, a lick, a smash, or a headbutt. Most people picked smash. I'm glad it wasn't creepy poke. But yeah, smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel of pain and pleasure. And it is a special wheel this week. Shout out to Crypto Billy, actually bought 20 copies of Ben's book, Catching Up to Crypto, so you guys don't have to buy it. He donated them to the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. We did not give them to him for free, so shout out to Crypto Billy. He actually bought these with his own money. Just a testament to the Candle Mafia. But now he's giving them to us so we could give them away to you guys. And those books are on that wheel, so smash that like button. Every 100 likes, you guys get a spin. The more spin, free books. More spins equals more free books. And even if you don't land on the free books, you're probably going to get some free crypto. So smash that like button. But guys, I'm not even really going to waste too much time. I did do a pre-record today on... listen, guys, I know AI is all the talk right now with ChatGPT and all that stuff. It's like getting released to the mainstream. AI is becoming like an actual thing people are using. It's actually kind of smart now. I actually had AI write me a script for one of my videos, and it actually came out pretty good. Usually when I use a bot or an AI or something, it usually comes out like a robot did it. Like you could tell it wasn't a person. This script was, we have writers that will, give us scripts sometimes, and this AI was like really good at faking being a writer. It seemed like it was written by a real person. Super, super cool. But anyway, this video was not written by AI. Or was it? No, but we look at an AI platform that I use to do some research on different projects to find out where I might be able to find a new 100x move, or even find hot coins that are looking good to trade in the short term. Super, super cool platform. For those of you who may have used it before, yes, it is token metrics. So we will have a token metric video coming out tomorrow, just showing you guys kind of how I use it and the different features, because it's a super, super cool platform. And I've been testing it out for a while, and they've actually had some really good calls on there recently where it's just like undeniable that the AI is able to find these coins before they rip. Obviously, nothing's 100%. Shout out to Darren Does Things. He says, bing bonk, maron. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here. Metabyte says, Frankie, are you AI? I am not AI, I swear. Anyway, but guys, I don't want to waste too much time here. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. Let's go ahead and say what is up to chat real quick before we jump on into the charts. We got Peebo in chat. Frankie Candles is AI. I'm not sparking again, am I? Oh, no. Shout out to you, Peebo. Let's see what we got in chat. Shout out to Sly Raven. We said, hey, we got Tony Soprano in the chat, guys. Show some respect to Tony Soprano so he don't get me in trouble with the boss, guys. Tony Soprano is the actual boss of the Candle Mafia. I'm just the front man. I'm the fall guy. Shout out to A-Train, says, I really think it's my time. I think it's my year. You guys will know he is quoting our intro song, or our waiting room song, which is No Loss by Canon. I know people ask all the time. Please feel free to litter that throughout all the Discords, because I know a lot of people are asking about that song, and I finally just got the name of it. It's No Loss by Canon. Super good. He's got some really good songs as well. Some other good songs as well, or I should say. Shout out to Brad Gabriel. I always say Brad Gabriel. Why do I always say that? Shout out to Brad Guidell. Says, bat signal for my boy Dave Digital, the wrench. Let's go. Shout out to Brad Guidell. I appreciate you guys. We got Jessica in the chat saying, hi, Mrs. Candles. Nothing but love. Mrs. Candles, don't worry. Jessica's on your team. Shout out to Jessica. Thank you for being here. Love seeing you in here. One of our devoted female Candle Mafia members. We love our female Candle Mafia members. We couldn't do it without you guys. Shout out to A-Train. Shout out to Dave Brumbelow. He says, hashtag hashtag Frankinashi Candles. I think David was the originator of Frankinashi Candles. Hashtag Candle Mafia. Hashtag Bagel Mafia. Hashtag Pie Factory. Hashtag trading. Hashtag Frankie Candles. Hashtag bing bong. Let's go. Shout out to Dave. I appreciate you, bro. We got Darren Does Things. LFG. We going to 17.2K. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Bubba's Crypto back in the chat. Happy to have you here, man. As always, OG the Candle Mafia. Drew Barry. What is going on? Thank you for being here, bro. We got Blue Punk Rocker in the chat. Potentially the oldest Candle Mafia member. Not really, but I knew Blue Punk Rocker through the new Money Gang channel that we used to have before he was a Candle Mafia member. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here. Shout out to our wonderful mods. We got Rob the Crypto Snob, Crypto Billy, Tyler Durden, Tony D, Captain Kirk, D Petty Crypto, Crypto Anon. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. We got the most elite mods in the game, guys. They do so much more than mod the chat. They actually help me run this channel very smoothly. So I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Tony D, the real man behind the scenes. Dude is a machine. Tony might actually be AI. I'm not going to lie. James M, what is going on? And we got Nate, last but not least. We got Nate La Pena, says the chat's not loading. I'll have to reload. Well, hey, Nate, you're coming through loud and clear. Also, shout out to Biomed Captain Kirk in the chat. What is going on, Cap? The official mama of the CandleMafia. Thank you for being here. She says, hi, fam. Captain, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Chemistry Bro in the house. We got Danny Boy. What is going on? Asher, dude, as always, happy to have you. Let's get right into it. Now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at these charts, guys, because we got some interesting stuff to look at. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Okay, so here we are. This is not Bitcoin. That is OP. Shout out to the OP short that we are in the premium Discord. Hopefully we can hit that thing. Hit it for about 2.37%. Hoping to make it down a little bit further. But let's come over to Bitcoin. This is really what we want to see here. Let's hide that TA. Come up to those higher time frames. And let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on here. Oh, my God. It is hot in here. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look here, right? Now, hey, obviously, guys, we did have this weekly bull div on the weekly, right? Gave us that little scam wick, basically, is all we got out of this thing. Pretty disappointing, to be honest. That is a pretty rare bullish sign. So yeah, not the most exciting move there for a weekly bullish divergence. But bear market stuff. Bear market stuff. 6 day, there were some things we were looking at here yesterday on the 6th day. That green dot is printing, which is a little bit more of a bullish sign than a bearish sign, but we do have that yellow X confirmed. So you want to take that into consideration and just be pretty careful, right? But you do have that 6 day green dot. Also 2 week green dot actually did confirm. So we did get the confirmed 2 week green dot, but we also got a money flow crossover into the green or into the red on the 2 weeks. So that is kind of little bullish, little bearish. I would say probably more bearish than bullish. I would say money flow crossover into the red is a little bit stronger to me, more of a longer indication of a longer term downtrend rather than that green dot. But, yeah, confirmed green dot, money flow in the red. That is a wash, essentially. And then you are getting support on that zero line on the weekly. 6 day green dot printing. 5 day, just still chilling above there with that VWAP. Coming down here, 4 day, looking to print that green dot very, very soon. No bullish divergence. However, if we could get a little bit of a dump scheme, maybe back down to this value area low, I don't know if we're going to make it that low, but could put in a bullish divergence, but way too soon to tell. But we did also have a bullish divergence on the 4 day. You can see you have your lower lows here and your higher lows coming up like this. But again, we just got a little pump and then just rolled right back over. Shout out to Bubba's Crypto. Bubba's Crypto 3.0. Were you always 3.0 or were you 2.0 and now you're in 2023 and now you're 3.0? Shout out to Bubba's Crypto, says priming the super chat button. Happy New Year. Shout out to Bubba's Crypto, one of our OSTGs. Shout out to you, Bubba's. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you for being a part of the CandleMafia, man. You are a big part of it with that Pluto Alliance NFT too. Repping the Pluto Alliance. Let's go. Shout out to you. Pluto is a planet, but it's not really, right? Don't tell DZ I said that. Anyway, let's see. Dang, my speakers are clipping. Is it just me? I don't know. It is definitely possible that I am clipping because I do scream talk. As you guys know, I can go ahead and lower my levels just a tiny bit there. Maybe that'll help. Soul keeps doing boom boom candles. Yeah, we're gonna take Pluto is a planet. Check your mic levels. Audio is clipping. Let me go ahead and bring it down just a bit. Boom. Maybe that will be a little bit better. Yeah, let me know if we are still clipping. I could bring it down just a little bit more. Hopefully that is a little bit better. Am I screaming extra loud? The last 2 times the 2 week money flow crossed into the red, the bear market was over and uptrend happened. Very different from last times. Yes. Yeah. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. Thank you for pointing that out, bro. Let's actually take a look at that real quick because, I think as we enter the new year, I think it's important that we kind of go back and take a look at these things, right? So yeah. We did cross into the red. We crossed into the red. The last time we crossed into the red on the 2-week was back in 2019. And we crossed in and then got a little pump to the upside and then got the March 2020 crash. So was it foreshadowing that big blood diamond on the 2-week? I don't know, but that is a good point. The bottom was already in when we hit money flow in the red. However, good point. We are in very different times right now. So, and then you can see here, same thing, right? We entered into the red with the money flow, came down, but the technical bottom was actually already in. Definitely a bearish sign, but going back and looking at this, I mean, we are in a different market right now. The market environment is completely different. So, might not play out exactly as it has in the past, but definitely worth noting, right? Kind of the same thing. Was it the weekly? I don't know. Maybe it is the money flow. Maybe we have looked at that before. But there are a lot of other things that are technically bearish signs, or maybe it was the 2-week. I don't remember. But yeah, money, it doesn't, not instant doom and gloom, but definitely, we would like to see that not be in the red. Shout out to Camera Bro. Thank you for pointing that out. Shout out to Tony D. Hey, we got when noise. Shout out to Anonymous. We got Anonymous in the chat. The absolute funniest CandleMafia member. He holds the crown and he defends it with his life. Shout out to Anonymous. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Tony D. Thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, speaking of OGs, credentials have changed. If you subbed to the channel before June 15th, you now qualify. Contact Tyler / myself in Discord. So there you go. If you've subbed to the channel before June 15th, you are an official OG Mafia member, and you will get new credentials. I think it's a badge on your name in the Discord. So shout out to Tony for that. Thank you. Reach out to Tony D or Tyler D or Tony D in the Discord. Shout out to Anonymous. Good evening, DGens. Good evening, Anonymous. Shout out to Javit the Barber. He says, bing bong, let's go. Shout out to Javit, bro. Javit, I'm shaved up, bro. It doesn't look good right now, but hey, I'm faded up, bro. I'm faded up. I found a barber that's decent down here. Finally. Not as good as you, but shout out to Palmetto Nick and Jonah Lang. What is going on, guys? But continuing on here, looking at your 5-day, you do have... so you got that 6-day green dot. Again, remembering that yellow X is there, indicating some manipulation to the downside. Let's see. 5-day, looking to probably print that red dot somewhat soon. 4-day VWAP, looking to print that green dot, coming up towards that 0 line. So these are kind of the things that are, to me, saying that, we could get, some potential upward price action here once these higher time frames start printing these green dots. Not only do you have it on the 6-day, but the 4-day is about to print. The 3-day is also about to print. But I am being very careful. You do have that 2-day green dot finally printing. No bull div, but you are getting that green dot. So this is kind of what is, this is kind of what's pointing to the upside for me, but I'm being very careful, and the reason for that is because we do have the money flow crossing down into the red on the 3-day, right? So the money flow still doesn't look the best, right? Especially the crossover into the red, right? You have the 4-day starting to curve up, which looks somewhat good, but then the 3 days kind of rolling back over. 2-day is actually looking pretty good with the green dot and the money flow coming up. We need the money flow on the 2-day to come up and hopefully bleed into these higher time frames. So if the 2-day comes up big time with that money flow, we could see that 3-day rip back to the upside and see the 4-day continue to come up with the money flow as well. But just being very careful. We know we're in a bear market, so when you're getting a 3-day money flow crossover, you want to take the bullish signals with a little bit of salt. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of salt. But yeah. 2-day actually not looking horrible because not only do you have the VWAP crossover, but you are getting the money flow to come up with that green dot. So something I am looking at for a potential move to the upside. Daily is looking to roll over. Money flow rolling back to the downside as we are coming down just a little bit today. We came up, now we're coming down. Yeah, we'll take a look at XRP, no problem. Yeah, money flow is sus. Yeah, absolutely. Scratch eye, 100%. Yeah. Shout out to Palmetto Nick, said, I hope you had a killer New Year's. I did. We actually had a party here at the Frankie Candles at the Hit House. Super cool. Neon party. It was really fun. Maybe I'll share a picture. Maybe I'll do like a little New Year's post, a little late New Year's post, fashionably late. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Here's a picture of me on New Year's. I was dressed. Some people said I looked like a stripper. So I'll let you guys be the judge when I share that picture. You let me know what I look like. But it was just all in fun. I had neon suspenders on with a light up bow tie. But now that I look back at the pictures, I was like, I kind of did look like, yeah, I don't know. It was all funny though. But anyway, let's continue on here. Happy New Year to you, Jamar. I appreciate that, bro. Happy New Year. How about that, Soul? Everyone telling me to sell. Let's go. Shout out to Nate. Yeah, Soul is going nuts. We're going to take a look at it. Yeah, exactly. Creighton says mixed signals usually means more range trading, which is kind of our bread and butter. So yeah, shout out to Archonji. I appreciate you. Let's go. Candy Calf Cam. Oh, baby, let's go. Yeah, well, just so you guys know, I had the suspenders, the light up tie, and then I did have really tight jeans on with the calves cut out. So I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Anyway, daily looking like that VWAP wants to curve back over, but too soon to tell, but we might be cooling off on the daily just a little bit. Taking a look at the BitLab market intelligence, we did get a bottom signal here, but now we're going unshaded, which could indicate ranging, as Creighton just said, but continuing on. 16-hour VWAP coming down, looking for a cool off, 12-hour cooling off as well. Your 10-hour is printing a red dot, so some potential expected downside, further downside. You guys will know if you watch the morning stream. Oh no, Biomech says, any good Cardano wallets for phone versus desktop? Ooh, Inch, that is a good question. I'm probably not the best person to answer that, to be 100% honest with you. But yeah, I'm sure the CandleMafia will know some good wallets for you. Shout out to Kevin Baker. Thank you for being here. Also, Cal's World. Shout out to Cal's World. If Cal's World is in here, man, shout out to you. Cal's World sent me a Christmas card, a handwritten Christmas card. They even drew little candles. Shout out to you, man. That meant a lot. I appreciate that so much. But let's see. Camels are sus. Interesting. I mean, yeah, camels are kind of sus. Anyway, 10-hour red dot, this would indicate some further downside. This is, as we work down our time frames here, things will get more and more bearish on the short term. But those higher daily time frames, it's looking sideways or potentially bullish. Not bullish, but I think it would be like kind of mixed signals, right? Just kind of sideways with potential move in the future to the upside. But as we work down, you will see things look more and more bearish. But I will say this. If you guys watch the morning stream on the BitBoy Crypto channel, you will know that I was saying I don't know if we're out of the woods just yet with this move to the downside. And the reason for that was because we were, looking at, we do have a red dot on the 6-hour. The 8-hour was printing a red dot, and now we have a 10-hour red dot. So, obviously the lower time frames may be coming up, so we may kind of range a little bit. But if those 10 and 8-hour red dots do play out to the downside, they can bring us down a decent bit here. Money flow in the lower time frames are still in the green. 30-minute still in the green, 24-minute generally flowing out, 15-minute was in the red, now coming back into the green. So keeping an eye on the 10 and 8-hour red dots. However, so it's always hard to explain this, right? Dailies are looking like they want to print green dots. So that would indicate a potential move up in the future. And then the higher hourly time frames are aiming down. However, the lower hourly time frames, 1 hour did print that green dot. We did get a little bit of a move here. This may be a little overextended. 2-hour rolling to the upside, looking for green dots on the 2-hour, the 3-hour, and even that 4-hour starting to turn around. Little too early to tell if it's going to give us a decent move, but that will be that will be something I am watching in the short term. So we may get a little bit of a bounce short term, but that 8 and 10-hour red dot is definitely bearish. And then moving our way down the time frames, again, lower time frames, 10-minute back in the green, 12-minute crossing into the green, 15-minute back in the green, and the 24-minute is generally coming out, but you are starting to come up a little bit here. Obviously, with that 2-hour green dot looking to print soon, and that 1-hour green dot confirmed, it would indicate a small bounce to the upside. I would just be very careful. It is looking like it could potentially just be a little bit of a retrace, pulling a little bit of a local golden pocket here. A nice level to look for a rejection would be at about 16,700. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and pull up our actual chart and take a look at some of our levels here. Now, the levels do generally remain the same as they were yesterday. You guys will know where we got rejected. Major resistance, this POC at about 16,800. This is a major level of resistance, but you guys will know we were looking for rejections not only at the POC, but also this local golden pocket, which is actually where we wound up rejecting from, right? So we came up, thought we might have been coming up to that POC, looking for rejections at that level, but then we hit against this local golden pocket, lost, wound up getting a pretty good rejection from there, but now we're just kind of ranging here. So if we can get above that local golden pocket, the next major level of resistance is going to be that POC at about 16,800. Also, going to be a pretty strong level of resistance, being that you do have the POC /786 fib level up there, so you do have a little bit of confluence with that being a pretty strong level. So that is your major resistance above us. Now, this is actually the level that I've been talking about, that if we get above this level, right, you guys will know, again, the 2-day is now printing a green dot. If we can get somehow, again, I'm being very careful of a rejection from this point. This will be a great place for price to reject. I would like price to come up here. And then this would also be a good place to start looking for some scalp shorts. However, if we can get up here, right, test these levels, get above this POC and flip it to support and hold support above this point of control, this is where we can start to look for that potential move up to 17K. About 17,100 would be the actual target for that, which is basically our value area high. Let me just pull another local golden pocket here and see if we can get some confluence. Yeah, I mean, you do have a local golden pocket there as well. So not only is it your value area high, so this would really be a real good place to start looking for some shorts at that local golden pocket /value area high. Possible wicks up to that 786. But, TJ this morning on the BitBoy Crypto channel was saying that he was saying that he was hearing some people talk about how we could make it up to 17K, and Ben was like, what, 17K? Oh my God. Because it's like a joke, like that wouldn't really be that crazy of a move. But if we can get above that POC, the next likely area, if we hold that with and close decisive 4-hour candles, 2-hour, 4-hour candles above this level, that is where you could start your journey up to that between about 17,030 or 17,037 or 17,100. That's kind of where you start that journey. The next likely stop would be that value area high, in which case I would be looking for some shorts. If we can get some bearish confirmations, that would be a beautiful place to look to get and short this thing back down to the bottom of the POC, or if you're lucky, the bottom of the range, right? Because that's how the volume profiles work. You want to take shorts at resistance, which this is going to be strong resistance because you have not only a bunch of confluence, but it's also the high of your range. So that is where you want to take shorts from. You don't want to long the tops. You don't want to long the resistance. Come up here. A lot of people are like, oh my God, because a lot of times you will come up here and you'll get some wicks out. Sometimes you even pump out here. But if you're not bringing a bunch of new volume in on your volume profile, it is not likely that you will stay up there. If you get price to come out of your value area and price and volume is still pretty barren over here, and you're not bringing a bunch of new volume in, that is how you could expect to get sucked back into your value area, and more specifically towards that point of control. So if you guys have not watched my videos on volume profiles, I highly recommend you watch them. It's like it's like the number one thing I wish I knew when I first started trading. If I did, it would have saved me thousands of dollars. It would have saved me so much headache and so much time. So definitely check those out. But that is basically what we're looking at as your major resistance. So a lot of people will see, come out of this and they long up here thinking that it's going to go to 100K. But that's not what you want to do. You want to be looking for shorts at resistance, and then, you want to be looking for longs at support. You could look for longs on the POC. However, I would, rather find, if you can make your way down here, that's where you want to look for the longs, is at your value area low. So if you are blessed and you get to move back down to the range low, this is a really good place to look for longs. And, we talk about this all the time. We were looking for the break of this POC to potentially come back down to your value area low, and then that's where you want to look for your longs. Granted, I was on vacation, so I was not trading at this time, but you did get bullish confirmations down here. You got a 1 hour bull div here. I don't know if that's a technical bull div. Let's go down to the 30-minute. I bet you had one on the 30-minute. Boom. You have higher lows on your indicators, right? You could find these on the RSI. You don't need Market Cipher or any paid indicators to find divergences. So don't freak out like, oh, God, I wish I could be a trader, but I have to buy all these things. You can be a successful, profitable trader with all free indicators. A lot of people just trade price action, right? No indicators at all. You could easily be a profitable trader like that. I use a lot of indicators. They make my life easier, but they're not necessary, right? So when I look at these bullish divergences, and if you're new, just understand that you don't need Market Cipher. You could see the same thing on the RSI right here. You can pull up the RSI, and you could see, right? You have your low and your higher low showing that momentum is moving to the upside, but your price is making a low and a lower low showing you that price is coming lower. So price is going down, but momentum is coming up. That is an imbalance in the market, right? That is showing that there is a discrepancy between your price action and your indicator. And if you don't have Market Cipher, you could do this on the free RSI available in TradingView. Boom, you have your higher lows. You're looking for the same exact thing, just on a different indicator. I like to use Market Cipher. Same thing with the BitLab Trading Suite. This makes your divergence super easy. I'm not going to go back to this time, but the BitLab Market Intelligence Indicator will point out we had an RSI bullish divergence right here. So it just lets you know with this quick little indication like, hey, you have an RSI bull div here. Take note. And what happened? Boom, you come up. And then it was letting you know, hey, you have three different indicators here showing there's a bearish divergence. And then what happened? Boom, you come to the downside, right? So this makes it much easier to see, right? So I could come to my chart and see this super easily without looking like all the highs, the lows, and all that. You could just come here, get it labeled super easy for you. But you can totally find these if you don't have the money or you're not ready to spend money on your trading journey and you just want to learn for free. You could do it for free with the RSI. On all my strategy videos, I use a lot of paid indicators, but at the end of the videos, I always show a free-way that you could do it as well. The same strategy using free indicators. So just don't get it twisted. I know there's a lot of stuff out there. Just don't let buying paid indicators or paying for all this fancy stuff stall you off of starting to learn how to trade, right? You could do this all with free stuff. Mark my words. I don't know. Mark my words. Didn't make sense there. But anyway, let's see. Jessica said, I did join the Discord, still trying to figure out how it works. Yeah, Discord is not an easy thing to figure out. But yeah, anyway, that was kind of a rant here, guys. Let's go ahead and come back a little bit. But anyway, basically what you're looking for, right? We knew that if we lost this point of control, because of the way volume profiles work, we knew if we lost that point of control, it was likely that we'd work our way down to that value area low. And then that's the level we were watching, and we're just waiting for price to come in, right? Go ahead, come to the value area low. Come on down, baby. Come on down. And then as soon as it comes and taps that level, we look for those bullish confirmations. You can look for bullish divergences, money flow coming up, whatever you're looking for. Get your bullish confirmations, enter the trade, and then you're targeting the POC, which we almost came up to tap, but not quite. So we'll have to see what happens here. Looking at this local golden pocket for a potential rejection at 16,700. And let's go ahead and move on here. So that's going to be your immediate resistance. Above you is going to be that local golden pocket at 16,720. If we can get above that, your next immediate resistance is going to be 16,800. This would, with bearish confirmations, be a good place to look for shorts. And then if we can get above that, that's where your ride to 17K could begin, potentially. But until we break that POC and hold above that POC decisively, there is not, we're not looking for a move to 17K. But if we break it and hold it, that's where you can start looking for that 17K number. But let's go ahead and continue on here. Get rid of some of these lines. And yeah, okay. So there is, and then obviously, if we do come down further, your value area low at 16,326 is going to be a very important level of support. And then we do have some local fib levels you can watch as well. We almost came down to tap that local golden pocket. But before we get to that value area low, 16.5 would be a great place to look for a bounce. So if we do come down to test this local golden pocket at 16.5, if we have some bullish confirmations, you can look for some scalps off of that, some scalp longs. But that 16.5 would be a level between where we're at right now and that value area low where we could find some support. So not much has changed as far as levels, guys. I mean, not really much has happened with price action. We're kind of just binging and bonging around. In bear markets, a lot of people can get caught up in these tiny little moves that seem drastic, but they're really not. I mean, you zoom out to the 4 hour, and we are essentially just going sideways. So, hey, we got Dixon in the chat. What is going on? Apple pie is my favorite. Whipped cream or no? I love apple pie. Shout out to Dixon. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Of course, whipped cream, absolutely. Apple pie with ice cream. Show monkey coin. Oh, hey. Shout out to Anonymous. We will take a look at ape coin for sure. Hey, shout out to Crypto Anon popping into the chat. What is going on, brother? Thank you for being here. We got Alucard says, I've lost 15K so far without indicators. Maybe they can help now. Oh, that's funny. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah. I mean, hey, give them a try. But I will say, don't think that, they're not just magically going to make you money. Yeah. Hey, we got Kelly Kellum in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here. He says, the man, the Cavs, the legend. Happy New Year, Frankie, and the Candle Mafia. Shout out to Kelly. I appreciate you, bro. I hope you're having a good time in New York. I just got back from New York. We should have hung out while we were in New York. Actually, he's kind of far away from where I am in New York. But shout out to Kelly. I appreciate you for being here, bro. Let's see. So happy to be back with the fam. Palmetto Nick, I am so pumped to be back, bro. You have no idea. Let's see. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way in, folks. Hey, I didn't say it. Bubbles Crypto said it. But let's continue on here, guys. So, yeah, those are the levels that we're watching, guys. I mean, rejecting from that local golden, and then we could watch about 16.5, that local golden pocket that we have at 16.5 for some potential support on our way back down towards that value area low, and then not really expecting any big moves to the upside until we could flip that POC. Now let's go ahead and check in on that DXY. And you guys will know that on the morning show, we were looking at this saying, hey, we do have a bullish divergence printing on the daily with our momentum waves coming up and just continually making lower lows, giving us that imbalance or discrepancy between our price action and our indicators, giving us that daily bull div, looking for a potential move up off of this. This is, definitely more of a bearish look for Bitcoin. This does look bullish for the DXY, which would be bad for crypto. But we'll have to see. Sometimes these divs don't really play out too well. But we'll have to see. We are right up against resistance. Next level I'd be looking at for a rejection is about 105.51. That's our next major level. But yeah, if that daily green dot confirms on the DXY, that would not really be that good. Also, not really showing a bottom signal on the BitLab trading suite. However, we do have the relative extrema bars coming out of our green wave, and we know that will act somewhat like a rubber band to potentially give us a big move in the opposite direction. But you can see it hasn't really played out too much in the past. Sometimes with the indicators on the DXY, they don't really play out as well as they do when looking at something like Bitcoin. But just something to realize. I would, it would be, if we had a big blue wave here, I would expect a bigger move to the upside, but there is definitely a big bullish divergence on that daily. So just something to keep an eye on. Shout out to Tony D, says, if you guys are on Twitter, shoot Frankie a follow. We started doing Twitter giveaways. That's right. We are doing Twitter giveaways now, guys. You can go ahead and follow us out there. We hit 10K. We hit 10K, guys, and they gave us a check mark. We're verified. We didn't pay for it. I swear. I swear we didn't pay for it. I swear. I'm serious. We did not pay for it. Anyway, all right, let's see. Oh, yeah. Big RIP to Ken Block, guys. That is super, super sad. I didn't know if that was a troll. Saw that this morning. I didn't know if that was true, but I keep hearing more and more about it. That's Yeah, it was a snowmobile. Yeah, I heard about that. That is so sad, man. What a talented dude. Yeah, R.I.P. Ken Block. That's horrible. Oh, shoot, gonna go follow. Let's go. Shout out to Jamar. Missed my super chat. Oh, boy, we missed Brad's super chat. Hang on, we're going back. Shout out to Brad Guidell. Thank you for the $5 super chat, bro. He says, you thinking of doing some live AMAs this year? That way you can be part of chat for once. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Some live Q&As. I'd be super down for that. Yeah, we'll do that. We could do that like in the Discord or something. Shout out to Brad. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll find a time and we'll hop in there. We'll do some Q&As. And yeah, that'd be dope. Shout out to Brad. Thank you for that super chat, man. Thank you for the good idea. Glad to see a member of the OG chat now. Yay. Go subscribe to Frankie Candles. Let's go. Shout out to Dark Crash. And we got Graziano in the chat. Cool whip. Cool whip, guys. It's not cool whip. It's cool whip. You guys know that. You don't want to mess with Stewie. Anyway, continuing on here. Again, DXY looking somewhat bullish here. In the shorter term, though, is looking like it may cool off in the short term, right? So obviously it's going to mirror Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin looks on the lower time frames like it might get a little bit of a bounce. DXY is looking a little toppy on the 4-hour. And then on Bitcoin, the 4-hour is looking a little bit like it wants to come back up for a little bit of a bounce. But just something to keep an eye on. That daily does look a little alarming for crypto. Taking a look at the SPY. Let's go ahead and just take a look here real quick. Kind of just ranging, just tapping these key levels back and forth. Nothing really to see here. Money flow coming out on the 4-hour. I would be a little bit more bearish than anything. Looking at the daily, show ETH. Jessica says show ETH. Let's see. Do you think it's a bad idea to long right now for a short-term gain, maybe 1-hour trade? SAS Gamer, I will say the shorter term, it looks like we could get a little bit of a bounce. I am not taking that trade. I like to take my trades, my longs at support and my shorts at resistance. I don't really like to trade in the middle of a range, but the lower time frames do look like you could get a bounce. I would just be very, very careful. Right now. But let's go ahead and continue on here. Major level of support is obviously going to be this level here at about 377.75. If we lose that, could be a little bit of a fall. Turning on our VPVR, you can see that we do have a little bit of a fall off in volume all the way until this high volume node at 366. So if we do actually wind up losing this level on the SPY and bearishly rejecting, we could see a quick move down to this level, which would be our next major level of support coming in at about 366.64. But let's see. Got a call. Did I miss Matic? No, you did not, Drew. No problem. Don't worry about it. We will take a look at Matic in a minute. But yeah, SPY just kind of ranging around, hoping to not lose this support. If we do, because of that volume fall off, we could see a revisit of about 366. But with that being said, guys, let me just go ahead and let's just go ahead and check Bitcoin real quick. Taking a look at the 1 hour. Like, that's the thing. I forget who said SAS Gamer. Shout out to SAS Gamer. Yeah, as far as a long trade, you know, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Like, you know, we do have the 2 hour looking to print a green dot, the 3 hour looking to print a green dot. However, like, the 2 hour money flow doesn't look great. 45 minute is looking to roll back over. That 1 hour is also looking to cool off potentially. So I'd be careful with the longs. There's really no entry. That's the problem. Is like, you don't just want to like hop in and hope it stays bullish. You want to wait for an entry, right? You want a confirmation, something like a signal letting you know like, hey, you're at a key level. You're getting bullish confirmations. This might be a good place to go long. I'm not seeing any of that right now. Even if you come to the come down to the lower time frames, you can see that, come to the 15 minutes, something like that. You'd be looking for bullish divergences or something like this, but you're just not getting it. I mean, is this no bull div here? Yeah, you're just not getting it right now. I don't see an entry, so I wouldn't take the trade, but it's not to say, that it's not going to go up a little bit further. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's see. I have a feeling Bitcoin is going to move more than a couple $100 this week, maybe like 300. Let's go. Shout out to Corey adding an extra $100 to the Bitcoin moves. Let's get it. Patience is key to investing. Absolutely. Definitely a big key. Checking on our OP trade there real quick. Going ahead and moving on here. What have we been going for? About an hour. If you guys, hey, we got the UFO. We got finding UFOs in the chat. Hey, Frankie, can you take a look at Nexo? Hey, just because I saw that right now, I will take a look at Nexo. Let's take a look here, looking at the Binance chart. Okay, so let's see. Wow. Dave Digital says LS. And I think it means let's see. And actually went to look at that, and as I was reading it, I was about to say let's see. Frankie, can we check out H-bar bottom possibility hit at 0.3 cents? Yeah, we can take a look at that as well. Thoughts on harmonics? I'll write that down. Harmonics. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out. Hey, what's up, UFO? Let's see. Okay, Nexo. Taking a look at Nexo, and then if you guys want to see your, what are they called? Altcoins. Go ahead and throw them in chat. Rob the Crypto Snob typically takes the duty of listing them off. Rob, if we could just grab a few of them, I guess you could just list them all and go through as many as I can. Let's see. Bonk, hey, we got the Godfather in the chat, guys. Shout out to the Godfather. I appreciate you. What's up with the Bonk coin? Yeah, we could check that out too. Shout out to Palmetto Nick. He says thoughts on Bing Bong coin. Shout out to Bing Bong coin. I wonder if that's probably going to be a real thing at some point. I would imagine. I will have nothing to do with it, but I'm sure that will be a thing in the next bull run or something like that. And I would probably immediately be bearish on it. It's probably going to be a meme coin. Let's see. Okay. Oh, God, Logan C. Maybe we could check it out. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. All right. Take a look at Nexo. Take a look at the daily. Oh, no. I'm surprised we haven't overheated the camera yet. I don't think the camera fan is on. Algo, we can take a look at Algo. Adam, we will definitely take a look at Adam. Adam's one I was already going to look at because we are seeing some interesting stuff out there. Okay. And Solana. Yeah. Hey, Mrs. Candles, can you turn on the camera fan? Mrs. Candles, everybody. Oh, by the way, Jessica says, "Hi, Mrs. Candles, nothing but love." Hello. Oh, she said, "Hello." Sounded like a parrot. Hello. All right. Well, there you go. Jessica and Mrs. Candles are now best friends. I think they're going to the mall later. Shout out to Mrs. Candles. It is very hot. It is very, very hot right now. But anyway, continuing on, taking a look at Nexo on the daily. The daily VWAP is looking to cool off. Taking a look at the BitLab. Yeah, showing a little bit of a top signal here. Yeah, showing a little bit of a top. 16-hour also looking kind of toppy. 12-hour looking pretty toppy. Yeah, 12-hour not looking the best either. But yeah, VWAP cooling off on your 12-hour as well. 16-hour looking for the same thing. Money flow is crossing into the red on both of those time frames. 10-hour gave you the little bing bong, the little VWAP flip. Red dot, green dot deal here. Little VWAP flip. With money flow coming back up. So this looks like it could wind up being somewhat of a BART pattern or maybe some bullish consolidation. I can't really tell at this point. 8-hour gave you the VWAP flip as well. And then typically when you get these flips, that BitLab indicator will give you those unshaded waves, which we are getting, which indicates some sideways action. That 10-hour unshaded wave does look like we want to continue sideways just a bit. Yes, 5-hour, same thing, just unshaded waves indicating potential sideways movement. 4-hour green dot is printing. 5-hour green dot printing as well. Money flow on the lower time frames is crossing back into the green. So this one is V-Slim says Jessica's a great name. I'm married to Jessica. I call her babe though. I'm in the same exact boat except I didn't marry a Jessica. I am dating one, though. I'm just kidding. We might as well be married. We've been together for a very long time. Mrs. Candle's name is Jessica. Hey, we got Sniper's Nightmare in the chat. Hey, Snipe, what is going on, bro? Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. Logan C says, we want a shout out. A shout-out counter. We want a shout-out counter. Oh, okay, we could do that. We could probably do that. I'll have to hit up BJ, but we could probably do that. I'll try to make that happen. We got 563 people in chat, 311 likes, guys. Going for 550 likes. If we get 550 likes, we'll spin that wheel 15 times, not even 10. We'll make it 15. Run it up, baby. Let's go. No diamonds on Jest. Not yet. But continuing on here, let's go. Okay, so red dot on your 15-minute, but your money flow is crossing over into the green with your 4 and 5 hour green dots. I think you could potentially continue up a little bit more here just based off of that. If those green dots do confirm, I'd be careful because you are getting some mixed signals, but this does look like some potential bullish consolidation, right? That just looks like somewhat like a bull pennant, right? Which typically does break to the upside more than it breaks to the downside. Let's pull some volume on this thing. Yeah, I mean, we're at the top of the range for the most part, just creeping up towards the top of that range. If we do get that move to the upside, rough little estimate to the breakout here. Could bring you back up towards this wick right here at about 7. We'll put a level there. I don't know if you're going to get up there. I don't know if you're going to make it up there, but, I bet you there's a local golden pocket somewhere there as well. There it is, right? So, excuse me, if that bull pennant does break to the upside, the measured move will bring you right into that local golden pocket, which would be a pretty good spot to start looking for some shorts, I will say. Smash those likes. Shout out to Finding UFOs. Last time he came in here, he ran it up to like 1,500 likes somehow. I don't know. He hacked it. I don't know. Which is bad for the algorithm, by the way. If anyone that knows us did that, appreciate the love, but definitely bad for the algorithm, so it will hurt the channel. Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of like assuming that. But anyway, Anonymous saying he's got big wick energy. Hey, that is, that's, somebody's compensating here, with this big wick here. Nexo, a little insecure. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, maybe Nexo is insecure. But anyway, yeah, that is definitely big wick energy. Shout out to Anonymous. Anyway, if that measure move will bring you right into that local golden, which would be a great place to start looking for some shorts. But if you get that breakout, that would be a pretty nice target for you. You do have some confluence there. But yeah. With the green dot and the money flow coming up on these lower time frames, crossing over into the, could be a breakout there. Could be a breakout. Little breakout, retest. Kind of scammy wicks, though. I don't know. This is looking scammy to me. But that would be a breakout retest. Boom. That could be that 15-minute money flow crossover. Could give you a move. And then now you guys know where you're looking for, what you're looking for if you do get that move. I'd look for, between 76 and 77 cents, almost 78 cents as a target. Let's see. Secret Soul Society. Let's go. Shout out to Biomex and the Secret Soul Society. Let's see. That button is the best hit of 2023. So hit it. Let's go. Shout out to the Godfather. Shout out to J-Lo. She needs nothing less than a 3 carat. Let's go. Oh, God. See, I told you they were friends now. They're going to the mall. They're probably going to pick out rings or something. Shout out to Jessica. Jessica quickly went. Mrs. Candles was suspicious. Oh, I got girls in the chat, but now they're best friends. Jessica, now you're gonna wreck me. I'm gonna spend all my money. And but I'm just kidding. I would Mrs. Candle's gonna get hooked up. Don't you worry. She's not a very flashy person though. I'm much flashier than Mrs. Candles. I will say that. I would want to, I'm much flashier. Like I would get her stuff that she wouldn't want to wear because it was too flashy. So I have to bring my level down a little bit. But hey, if I buy it, she's got to wear it, right? Just make her walk around, her arms getting dragged down. Shout out to Jessica. Mikey B says, still a little bummed you never pantsed Ben. Shout out to Mikey. Yeah, I remember that. But you don't know. Me and Ben are pantsing each other behind that desk constantly. You guys just can't see it because we're behind the desk. But anyway, let's see. Anyone trading Matic, H-bar, Solana. I'm going to write these down because there are some I really want to look at. We want to look at H-bar. We're looking at H-bar. We're looking at Matic. We're looking at Solana. And then what else are we looking at? We're looking at Atom. These are the main alts we're going to be looking at. Lols. Lots of talky. Too much talky. Oh boy. Auntie Ant's pretzels by what? Matic is my favorite coin to trade. Okay. So there you go, guys. There's a little sauce on next. So now let's go ahead and check out H-Bar. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Let's check out H-Bar. What do we want to look at? All right, we'll go to Binance. Okay. Here we go. On H-Bar. They say the bottom's in. I say not so fast. I'm just kidding. Maybe it is. Who knows? But anyway, it doesn't matter. We don't hate it. We don't date it. We just trade it, guys. But let's see. Could potentially. I mean, if you ever print a green dot here, which doesn't look like it wants to. But if you ever print a green dot here, you could put a nice little bull div here on the weekly time frame. That is something I would be looking for, actually. Yeah, that would actually be pretty nice. That'd be a nice little weekly bull div. However, they haven't really been giving us much in the past with some of these other coins like Bitcoin. These weekly bull divs have not given us anything. So I think it's a White Claw. I grabbed the wrong can out of the fridge, guys. I'm just kidding, guys. It's Aztecian Cactus Moss Water. I'm just joking. As you guys know, the Aztecian Cactus Moss Water, it's official, guys. You see the C. That's official. It's branded. It's Cactus Moss Water. Coming to a local 7-Eleven near you. Anyway. Crypto Billy says, can you chart that VS1, please? Shout out VS1 3 carat. Oh, God, Justin's getting into the clarity and everything. Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. I'm not saying like I'm ready. I'm not saying I'm ready. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But I'm just saying I'm kind of excited to look at this stuff because you guys do know it's taken forever, but I am taking courses on the side to become a jeweler. Interested in stones, clarity, cut, clarity. I don't know what it is. I'm very interested in it. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that should be fun. I'm going to learn a lot. Buying that stuff. Anyway, Mrs. Candle's like got her ear against the door. But anyway, let's see. J Panda says you should be sponsored by Celsius drink, Frankie. You always drinking one. Shout out to J Panda. This is not Celsius. Common misconception because of the letter. It's actually Aztecian Cactus Moss Water. But shout out to J Panda. Maybe we could reach out to them. Maybe we could get sponsored by the De Beers Diamond Company and get a little bit of a discount on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding, guys. All right, just around. I have one. I don't wear anymore. Oh, hey, shout out to Jessica. Jessica knows a lot about stones. Interesting. He's gonna start grinding opals. Jeweler inbound. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Anon. Anon, we gotta get some CandleMafia chains made, bro. We gotta do that. I'm gonna try to work on that. Maybe we could team up with an affordable jewelry maker. We get some sick CandleMafia chains made, and then that'd be lit actually. Shout out to the mod. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to reach out. We have to find like a small jewelry company to team up with to make some sick. It's like an iced out candle pendant. Oh baby, that'd be sick. Let's see. Stuart Rodney says, bro, what are your thoughts on Beep? They combined AI with crypto and doing 100K buybacks per week. Lots of partners on board. Check the chart. I will definitely. I'll definitely check that out. We'll check that in a second. But continuing on H-Bar, guys, could be a decent bottom signal here on the weekly once that green dot prints and confirms. Looking at the BitLab indicators, we are getting blue waves also on the weekly, indicating a potential local bottom, or if not the bottom. Could be dope. That could be, that was weird. I just combined chat with this. Yes, a local bottom or an actual bottom on H-Bar would be dope, but I'm seeing everybody saying iced out candles would be dope. Bit chains, that'd be super lit. Iced sauce, let's go. That'd be sick. But Anonymous says scam. You're awesome, Frankie. Thanks for all you do. Shout out to Daddy Zach. I appreciate you, bro. I got a guy who can make them. Oh, God. Shout out to Crypto Anon. Let's go. That'd be sick. We have a line on SSS. Frankie Candles. Cactus Moss Water will text you. Shout out to Crypto Billy. All right. Iced out Lil Candle on iced out chains. Mikey B. Somebody pin it. Clip it. We're going to find somebody to make iced out. We're going to get tennis chains with iced out candles on them. Mark my word. Mark my word. If they were diamonds, though, they'd be like 15 grand. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That'd be sick. I would wear an iced out candle. That'd be sick. Oh, God. Now. Oh, God. We're going to turn into a jewelry channel, guys. I'm just kidding. Anyway, continuing on, blue waves on that weekly for H-bar could indicate a potential bottom incoming. Also, there you go. You are getting a MACD RSI bullish divergence on the 3-day. Pretty interesting stuff here. But yeah. See, you do have the bull div here, right? Like, yeah, you do. It's very slight. You do have it, though. You have the green dot invalidated by a red dot. If this doesn't push much lower, if we can get another yellow X, it's not looking good. And we just, okay, yeah, it just printed some more. Yeah, we can still see this. This is still looking like we want to slightly go to the upside. Money flow is not looking the best. Yellow X I'd be careful about. But your 2-day, there you go. No bull div. If it is a bull div, that is slight. Yeah, no bull div there. But your 2-day is printing a green dot, giving you a little bit of a green candle here. Looking at the daily, slight bull div on the daily. That is slight bull div on the daily. But, could give you a little bit of a bounce. Nothing really that a bull div on the daily is, also somewhat a snake eyes there. Could get a bounce in the short term here look at that 16 hours just rolling back to the downside. Yeah, I don't know how much hopes I have for this bull div playing out. I really don't. Looking at the 12-hour, looking to roll back over. 10 hours printing the red dot. Surprised that's not a blood diamond, to be honest. 8-hour, looking to print a red dot soon. 6-hour is printing your red dot. Yeah, not looking the best here. Looking like we could cool off short term. And not looking the best. Let me get some levels for you guys. Let's pull up our VPVR. Let's see. Yeah, we all drink moss water. Shout out to Sniper's Nightmare. Chains would be sick. Oh God, guys, don't tempt me with a good time. Lab diamonds are way cheaper, absolutely. Also, in most cases, much more flawless or much more less inclusions in the lab diamonds. I'm not going to get into that whole thing, but guys, if you don't care if your diamond came from the ground, just get a lab diamond. They're molecularly the same thing. Ben with an ice chain would be like Tom Cruise with Tropic Thunder. Really, where do you buy? Oh, God, maybe. Oh, God, you guys are, let's see. Oh, God, you guys are going to, 2.5. See H-bar, get your orders in. Let's go. Shout out to Sniper. Let's see. They use the same product. Yeah. Boom. All right. Shout out to Steve. But anyway, guys, continuing on here. Continuing on. H-bar. Let me find you guys some levels. We are at an extremely important support. This is basically, let's just look at all this price action, guys. Just looking at this from an absolute zoomed out view, basically the entire range of H-bar since it's existed is, here's your range, right? And we hung out on this POC for quite some time, right? That's why it is the point of control. It's the area where the most volume was traded. The most volume was traded right there. As you can see, we clung to that level. Now, we are coming down to that POC. That is going to be an extremely important level of support, because if we break that to the downside, look at what we have here. Massive goose egg on the volume. So if we break into that low volume gap, we could see this thing tank to 1 cent. So I would, this POC is something that we need to hold. But however, it's not like we could kind of just play around a little bit before reclaiming and coming back up. So it's not like the second you break below it, you're going to dump. But if you can't get back above there and you lose it decisively, that's where you could see a quick move down to that potential value area low in at about 1 cent. So very, very important support is going to be, let's go ahead and mark that out real quick. Boom. That is going to be extremely important support. That is, not too far away. Let's see how far we actually are. Yeah, about 12%, a little 12% dump. This would be the level. I mean, the fact that we are getting bull divs on the higher time frames or potential bull divs forming on the higher time frames at this key level would be a very, very good spot to bottom out, right? So we actually come and tap this level with bullish divergences on stuff like the weekly, the 2-week. If we can get a 2-week bull div at that level of support, that could be a huge, huge bottom signal potentially. Shout out meter 100. Let's go. Shout out to Logan C. Shout out. Artificially controlling someone. You guys are talking about diamonds. Yeah. Colored stones for sure. I'd be like Kirk Cousins on that jet. Shout out to you guys. Frankie, you should drop your. Oh God. Shout out to Dixon. Bada boom, bada bing. Serious. We need colored stones for the candles. Oh, God, guys, don't threaten me. Don't threaten me with a good time, guys. That might be it. I didn't think anyone would really be into that. If you guys are into that, I will put effort into getting the sickest CandleMafia chains made, and I will rock them every day. Jonathan Schaefer in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Oh, God, we actually have a lab-made versus natural diamond argument in chat. Let's go. Shout out to the jewelers in the chat. Guys, after the next bull run, everyone's going to be very familiar with diamond grading. Anyway, that's H-bar. Let's go ahead and take a look at Adam, guys. This is the sauce, guys. This is the sauce. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a freebie here on the live stream. Let's go ahead and see. Jessica, shout out to you. Absolutely. I agree with you there. Says, Jessica's always worth the investment. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's look at the Coinbase. There we go. A little more history there. All right. Taking a look. I'm actually just going to jump right into what I'm looking at here, guys. Let's find some key levels, right? I'm going to go ahead and let's pull some volume here. So basically what we're looking at here, guys, we are at the range highs, right? We're essentially at these range highs. Forget where I pulled the range from. Let's see. Where did I pull this range from? I believe, I want to say it was right here. But yeah, we are essentially coming into our value area high. If we go ahead and pull some local golden pockets, you'll see that we also have some confluence here. If I can remember where I pulled the fib from. So there you go. Right. We also do have another value area high that is in perfect confluence with this 786 fib level. But you guys will know this is pretty bearish, right? We're getting bearish divergences coming out of the value area. The fact that we're already out of the value area would indicate that we want to come back into the value area. One thing I will say, though, we have brought in a decent bit of volume here. But let's continue on with the analysis, right? Let's pull up our BitLab indicator. Big top signal here on the significant movements. Also, looking kind of toppy on the relative extrema, looking to make a move to the downside. And your hidden volume. Yeah, this is very toppy looking to me on the BitLab indicators. Also, getting the bearish divergence confirmed on the 4-hour. Haven't gotten much of a move off of this just yet. But I'll say this, guys. Not a trade call. This looks pretty bearish to me, right? But one thing I will say is be very careful, right? Because Adam has been getting a decent move, right? This is pretty healthy money flow in the green. And then come up to these higher time frames, your 12-hour, your 16-hour crossing into the green. Your daily money flow is coming up. This VWAP has been above that zero line for quite some time. So that is, yeah, look at that VWAP just flying up. So I will say this. We are coming up to some serious resistance here. You have the local 786, the local golden pocket. We are at the value area high. Let's pull up the VPVR real quick. And I'm just going to hide this. Let's see. Yeah, because that's the other thing too. We do have a POC here as well. So, this is, gonna be, we are fighting very, very strong resistance here. If anything, if we get one more push to the upside for some reason, I'd look for a rip up to about 1049. This value area high up here where we got rejected. We could get one more push up into this level. However, with a confirmed bearish divergence on the 4-hour, even the 5-hour now printing one, it is looking pretty bearish, especially that because we are up against such extreme resistance. It might be time for this thing to start cooling off. Money flow, this thing's just hanging out up here. Money flow kind of binging and bonging around on the lower time frames. 12-minute also just kind of binging and bonging. I'd be on short watch on Atom. Not a trade call. I'm not saying, where to get in or if you should trade it. I'm just saying I'd be on a short watch for Atom as it has gotten a big move up. What goes up must come down. But if we do get a move down, some levels I would look for some support would be a come down to a lower time frame. Potentially, first stop would be potentially to come retap that local golden pocket, which is only a 1% move, so that would be a very micro scalp. A 2% move would bring you down to this local golden, and then that 786 hit you for almost about almost 3%. 2.75% down. And then those are just, local levels. Pulling back up our VPV, find you some more levels here let's look at the 30-minute. Bada boom. You can see this on this profile as well. If we lose where we are right now, that you do have that little gap basically down to the bottom of this golden pocket. So I would look for a potential move down to about $9.96. If you lose that, next high volume node is about $9.80. But the idea here is if we break back into the value area, you would likely work your way back down towards that POC. So no guarantees, but if you were, looking for, a decent trade here, you might want to lock in profits early because, again, 16-hour and 12-hour money flow back in the green is looking kind of bullish for Atom on the higher time frames. But if we do cool off, you could potentially, if you break back into your value area here, work your way back down towards that POC at about $9.34. All right, let's see. BTC pulling the 666. Oh no, it's the price of death. The price of death right there. All right, let's see. So that's Atom, guys. That's the sauce right there. Atom looking like it could pull back. I'd be careful. Little higher time frames don't look too bad. Let's see. 30-minute money flow coming out. Yeah, I would look for a cool off on Atom. I will say that. But hey, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. Let's see. All right. Bada boom. Okay. Let's take a look at Solana, and then we'll take a look at Matic. Oh boy. Yeah, Solana on an absolute ripper. You guys can see we are approaching strong resistance. We did come up and approach this POC at about 1420. With our value area high at about $15.30. So, yeah, coming up to some interesting resistance here. Let's see if we could find some confluence. Probably a local golden right there. Bada boom. Yeah, you can't make it up, guys. You can't make it up. You got the local golden right on that value area high. And, yeah. And then if we bring this down, is that a 786? It is not. Let's see. Yeah, if you pull it from that high, you do have the local golden getting pretty close to that POC. But yeah, approaching very important resistance here. If you cannot get above this POC, we may get a hard rejection here. Let's see here. Taking a look at the daily. Daily VWAP flying to the upside. Confirmed green dot. 2-day is confirmed with that green dot on the 2-day. 3-day is... wow. Massive bullish divergence here on that 3-day. You can see it here. Did BitLab catch it? Let's see. Not pulling it on the BitLab market intelligence indicator. However, it is here. It is here. You have your higher lows on your indicator printing on the 3-day. Massive bullish divergence on the 3-day printing for Solana. Money flow rounding off, not quite coming up. But 4-day also giving you that green dot and that bullish divergence. Your 5-day no bull div, 6-day no bull div, and your weekly no bull div. But yeah, 3-day bullish divergence printing, 4-day bullish divergence confirmed. This could give you a move up, guys. This could give you a move up, but coming down to the shorter term, how long can we, are we going to continue up here? Obviously, you could see we did find some resistance here on that POC. Let's respawn it there. There you go. No bearish divergence. No bearish divergence on the 2-hour. No divergences. 4-hour, looking to print that red dot. Let's look at our lower time frames, checking money flow. Yeah, I mean, this thing is interesting. 10-minute money flow, nothing really to, kind of just flat. 15-minute money flow, kind of coming up. Interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting price action here. Hey, we got Sin City Crypto in the chat. Shout out to Sin City. What is going on, guys? Shout out to Sin City Crypto, guys. Go check out their channel, guys. They got an awesome channel out there, putting out amazing content. Sin City, I will say this. I know this is embarrassing for me to say. I have not forgotten your call out to measure my calves. I'm going to do it one of these days. I'm just going to build up the confidence. I got to muster up the confidence to put my calves out there on social medias. People expect me walking around with these tree trunks. What if it's not as big as they think? That'd be so embarrassing. Shout out to Sin City Crypto. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for stopping in. Let's go. Let's see. Why is so pumping and the rest is not? Yeah, I don't know. You want to be careful with Solana at this point. Just because of their involvement in the FTX Alameda whole thing. Reverse Gaming, let's go. Joined a bit late. Shout out to Reverse Gaming. Thank you for being here. Can't just measure, need to compare. Let's go. Bruh, we need that calf measurement. Oh boy. Oh god. The pressure's on now, guys. The pressure's on. Okay, boss. Enough talking. Back to the charts. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate you. Calf flash. Let's go. I'm wearing pants, guys. I'm wearing pants. But yeah, look at this thing. This thing is just, 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, this thing's not going to go up forever, but I'd be very careful. Next major level of resistance I'd be looking for, you do have a big, you got a good bit of confluence here, right? Value area high, local golden pocket. So you do have a decent bit of resistance. If we can make it up into that $15 range, this is where I would like to be looking for some shorts. This would be a good level to look at for some shorts as well. I'm just not really seeing the setups here. Yeah, not really seeing the setups. I'd like to see, not really, no divergences really there. If they are, they're very small. So yeah. I would like to see this thing maybe cool off a little bit, get another pump into that value area high golden pocket $15 level. So I would like to see this thing kind of maybe cool off a bit, have your momentum waves come down a little bit, right? And then get a massive rip up into this level, giving you higher highs on your price, and then hopefully you can get your momentum wave to do something like that, giving you a bear div, and then you could short this thing down for some nice gains. So there is Solana. Really nothing screaming go short, but just know this thing's going crazy, and it's not going to go crazy forever. It's going to cool off at some point, and anytime that happens, that is where you can be looking for some potential opportunity. All right, continuing on here. So we got Atom, we got Solana, we got H-Bar, we got, what was the first one we looked at? I forget. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at Matic. Let's go. Bada boom, bada bing. And then we'll take a look at Ape for Anonymous, if he's still in here. Shout out to Anonymous. I just see Jessica says Billy's the best, and I can't agree with anything more than that. Billy is the best. Billy's the best Billy I know. I will say that. Shout out to XRP Shillbilly, by the way. Anyway, shout out to Jimmy Void, by the way, guys. Jimmy Void or Jimmy Two Shoes sent me some fan mail today. I don't know if I would just call it friend mail. Shout out to Jimmy Void. He has not been here in a long, long time, but he was letting me know. He wrote me a whole thing. He's working on some really, really cool stuff. So shout out to Jimmy Void, Jimmy Two Shoes. Salud, my friend, my paisan. A little bit of black coffee for you, my friend. Shout out to you, bro. All right, taking a look at the daily. VWAP looking to cool off here. Oh. VWAP looking to cool off a little bit here. You did get a bullish divergence here on the daily for Matic. Yeah, you did get it right there, called by the market intelligence indicator, but we were not really getting a strong bottom signal when we got that divergence, which may be why we didn't get that big of a move to the upside. And we just have these unshaded waves, which might just make us range a little bit here. Cobra Kai in the chat saying, I was wondering about Two Shoes. Yeah, he's working on some really big stuff. We'll take a look at Algo, no problem. But yeah, he's working on some big stuff. That's why he hasn't really been here. But yeah. Hey, shout out to Adventured Beast, says it opened a long on Solana this morning. Bing bong. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Congrats on the gains. A little bull div on the daily, but not really getting too much juice. Looks like it might just roll back over on itself. 12-hour looking to cool off. Your 10-hour also looking to cool off. I think you might get a little bullish consolidation here, right? Because you did get the bull div, which would likely start an uptrend. So you might come up here, get a little bing, little bong, little bing, little bong, little bing, little bong, give you that bullish pennant, and then you get a bigger breakout potentially to revisit these highs here. So there you go. Let's go ahead and pull some volume on this thing. I don't even know where to pull this range. Yeah, I mean, we did get back into our, this might be, 6-hour green dot printing. We could have come back up, right? You can see here, we came out of our value area. This is our value area. Between the value area high and the value area low, this is where price wants to trade. And we lost it, right? We came out, but we didn't really bring much volume in. We brought a little bit here as we ranged down here a little bit, but you could see we broke back into this low volume gap, got a quick rip back into the value area, came back down. We are bullishly retesting here now, and is this 6-hour going to give us a journey back up potentially to the POC at about 79, almost 80 cents? Could Matic be on its way to 80 cents? Definitely a possibility. But yeah, this, and hey, shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob putting that volume profile tutorial in there for anyone interesting. Anyone interested in learning about volume profiles, you'll learn how they work. So if we come up and we bullishly retest right here, this 6-hour could start us. If we do hold the support inside of the value area, the next likely stop will be that POC at about 80 cents. So something to keep an eye on. And moving on here, looking at the 4-hour, looking to print a green dot here as well, coming down to the lower time frames. Let's see here. Yeah, 12-minute money flow coming up, 15-minute money flow back in the green. Yeah, crossover on the 24-minute and 30-minute crossed over back into the green. Matic actually not looking too bad. So we'll see. If we can hold support here, we could potentially work our way back up here to about 80 cents. And then, daily looks like it wants to cool off, but it's a little too soon to tell. We could easily get some support on that 0 line. 2-day is also printing a green dot, which would indicate a move to the upside. This is the higher time frames also pointing to the upside, right? We've been talking about this for a little bit here. But there you go. There's a little bit of Matic sauce for you, and just not too many levels. Just just some decent levels to watch. If you want some levels in between where we're at now and that local POC, most immediate resistance probably going to be about 0.783 cents. You do have that local golden pocket there, so that could be a decent place to look for a little bit of a rejection. But let's go ahead. I feel like the markets are in Groundhog's Day. Yeah, I agree, Bobby D. Shout out to Bobby D. Let's see. Let's take a look at XRP. You took a look at Matic XRP. Let's take a look. Crazy scam wick. Blood Diamond confirmed on the 45-minute. Let's take a look. What's the daily doing? Get a little idea. Yeah, confirmed green dot. Looking similar to a lot of these other things. Red dot printed on your 6-hour. Red dot printed on your 5-hour. Your 4-hour is getting rejected at that 0 line. 2-day green dot is printing. 2-day bullish divergence is printing. Boom, bing, bong. Hey, might get a move up here for XRP, guys. 2-day bull div. Not looking too bad. Let's go ahead and pull some volume on this sucker. Let's see. Let's pull it here. Boom. Yeah, could work our way up to about 37.379 cents to that local POC. Could be the next move up. I would look for some resistance there, likely going to get a little bit of a correction once you get there. You do have that local golden pocket with that confluence. This would be the level to beat, right? If we could get above this zone here, this is where we could look for a break on XRP. If we can get above here, hold these levels, that's where we could look for a break up to about 46, almost 47 cents to revisit these highs. These highs right here. Yeah, that would be. We could break this blue box, flip it to support. That would be the move. We also have a little bit of a volume gap here, which could make it for a quick little spike up to that level. So that's what I'd be looking for on XRP. And with a 2-day bull div, it could happen. However, your money flow is generally coming to the downside. But yeah. Hey, Clinton Query said, I'll buy the ring if I'm invited. I assume he's talking about the wedding. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, not saying I'm like buying a ring right now, guys. Let's not rush things. Let's not rush things up. But hey, shout out to Clinton Query. I might hold you up to that. Shout out to you, man. The bear market is rough. I'm just kidding. Let's see. 2-day, 5-day, weekly can take weeks, sometimes months to play out. Short term looks bearish, crabbish. Maybe BTC a pullback to 16.3. Crypto kind of wants to rip. Yeah, shout out to Creighton. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but shout out to you, man. But yeah, there you go. Could get that little 2-day bull div, but again, money flow is still looking pretty bearish. And yeah, Creighton makes a really good point. The higher time frames can take a very, 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 very long time to play out. So keep that in mind. Clinton Query, thank you for that super chat, man. I appreciate you. And thank you for offering to buy the ring, man. I appreciate that. Let's see. Ape. Yeah, let's take a, there you go. Shout out to Anonymous. Let's take a look at ApeCoin. Bada boom. 1 hour. Money flow coming out on the 1 hour. Also just continually putting these bearish divergences in. If we can make it back up to this level, might be a good place to start looking for some short skis. Let's see what kind of confluence we have there. Yeah, baby. I bring it down here, lock it right on that level. Bada boom. Caught up in this local golden. Decent bit of resistance here. Let's clear all this. Look at this scammy price action on this thing. All right, let's go ahead. I don't even know. I mean, we have lows. Yeah, I don't even know where to pull this range from. Let's just pull it from here. See what we got. This is hard to pull a range on. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, daily is getting kind of overbought there. VWAP coming down, may cool off a little bit on the daily. 16-hour red dot is printing. 16-hour red dot is printing at that POC, which will be pretty strong resistance. Probably got a local golden pocket right there as well. Well, what do you know? It's right above that level. 6, yeah, so we may cool off here just a little bit. Let's see, 12-hour red dot also printing. 10-hour red dot confirmed. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Looking to come back up on the 4-hour. Yeah, 16 to 12-hour looks pretty bearish. And we're getting pretty strong top signals here with 4 histogram, RSI, stochastic RSI, and momentum bear divs. Yeah, looks like we could cool off for ApeCoin just a little bit here. Let's see. Not financial advice. Anything can happen, guys. This is crypto. If we do break the POC, yeah, I mean, you still have that local golden pocket right above you. So if we do get another rip up, this is going to give you some good resistance. If we break that, the 786 and that value area high would be another really good level to look at for some resistance. So yeah, if we do not get a rejection from here, right? Yeah, this 12 and 16 hour does not bring us down just from this level. We could potentially see a push up into that local golden, then a rejection, and then by some reason, if we can get a push up into this value area high /786 level, this is where you could be looking for some really, really saucy shorts at that level coming in between about 430 and about 437. Let's see. Short Ape, not financial advice. Shout out to David Brumbelow. I don't need mine anymore. I can give her mine. Shout out to Jessica. You guys are crazy. Sundeep says same. Hey, the women of the Candle Mafia are showing face, and I absolutely love that. Line them up, Brother Moose. Brother Moose. Let's go, Brother Moose. Let's go. Shout out to Anonymous. But there you go, Anonymous. Yeah, this is what I'd be looking at, my brother. This is what I would be looking at. If we don't get rejected at that POC with the cool off on the 12 and the 16 hour. Also, daily looking to cool off as well. I'd keep an eye on that 4 hour. Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah, this thing looks like it wants to cool off, if I'm being honest. I mean, you basically just have a bunch of bear divs being put in here on the 1 hour with your money flow also on the way out, right? Money flow coming out as well. 15-minute, money flow is just slowly bleeding out. 30-minute, also money flow coming out. I think you could probably cool off a little bit here with ApeCoin. Yeah, there you go. Look, bear div, two bear. You're about to print another bearish divergence on the 1 hour. This thing is likely, especially at that POC, likely that you kind of cool off here a little bit. All right, Litecoin bull flagging. Someone else said 4 hour Bitcoin bear div. Let's check on that real quick. Yeah, not really. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you do have your lower highs on your momentum waves, but you don't really have your higher highs on price action. However, it could be popping up on a different exchange. You guys can see this each exchange looks a little bit different, so you might be popping up on your exchange. Let's see, Litecoin with a flag. That's the market cap. Bada boom. Yeah, I would say more bull pennanting. But yeah, it does look like some kind of bullish consolidation there. Not the cleanest bullish consolidation, but it does kind of look like a bull pennant. If I had to point it out, could potentially give you a move to the top of that range. I mean, this is the roughest of rough measure moves. This is literally with the brush tool, but that could roughly give you a move back up to the top highs of your range. Looking at the 2 hour, yeah, this does look like some kind of bullish consolidation to me. I will be honest. So yeah, that could give you a little continuation to the upside. Looking at the 4 hour, VWAP coming back to the upside as well. Green dot confirmed on your 2 hour. Yeah, checking the BitLab indicators. Showing sideways action, which would make sense to happen in a bull pennant. Kind of toppy on the 4 hour, toppy on the 5 hour, 6 hour. It's looking toppy on the higher time frames. I will say that. But that 1 hour looks like it wants to go up short term. So I would say potentially look for a move on Litecoin in the short term back up to the top of your range at about $81, and then potentially look for your shorts up here because the higher time frames are looking toppy. So you might short term come up to the highs of your range, which would be a better place to look for shorts anyway. I don't like taking trades in the middle of a range. I'd rather wait for the tops or the bottom of the range. Come up a little bit higher in the short term, which the 1 hour and the 2 hour or the 1 hour and below would actually suggest. And then if you do get that move up, no guarantees. If you did get that move up to those levels, though, and you get bearish confirmations, those higher time frames are looking toppy, so it might be a good place to look to go short. If you could nudge BTC up to about 16,750, that would be great. My short order is getting bored. Shout out to Anonymous. I will have a little conversation. Ben said the same thing. He said, Frank, could you go have a word with Bitcoin and get this thing to dump? Ben did get out of his short in profit, guys. I know everyone was asking about that yesterday. Did Ben get out of his short? Did he get out in profit? He absolutely did. Shout out to Ben. He totally did. That patience pays, guys. Patience pays. Let's see. Emerging Development says Litecoin looks bullish. He's going all in. Let's go. Took your financial advice, Moose. Added to an ape short to the list. Let's go. Taking a look at a longer term time frame on Litecoin. Money flow is coming out on that daily. Take a look at the weekly. You do have a green dot on your weekly, though, so that would be a good sign. Looking at your 5-day green dot. Yeah, higher time frames, guys. Actually, higher time frames on Litecoin actually do look pretty good, not only with the green dots, but the money flow is actually looking pretty nice, too. 3 days back in the green, printed a green dot. Yeah. Longer term, again, those higher daily time frames can take a very long time to play out. Salute your shorts. Great show. Shout out to Bubba's Crypto. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're going to be coming up to, we're coming up to a closing here in just a minute. But these higher term time frames, like the higher dailies, actually look pretty nice. The money flow on that 5 days got me giddy. Look at that. Oh, baby. That is looking, that is actually looking somewhat good. But yeah, you might see something potentially like this, right? Shorter term time frames look bullish, could get a push into the POC, potentially up to that value area high, where you can look for some shorts, ride it down to the POC to find some more support, to make a higher low, and then continue back to the upside. Obviously very speculative there. No one's going to be able to predict price like that, but that is something that you could keep an eye out for. So there's Litecoin. Frankie, push it. Frankie, push it. It's moving right now. Let's go. Breakout, baby. It's a bull pennant. Pop it to the upside. Get them to the value area high. Let's see if we can get there. All right, guys. We took a look. Dylan, we did take a look at Adam just a few minutes ago. Let's go. All right, guys. I could hear Tyler Durden say, hey, DJ Frankie, how about them spins, baby? Let's go ahead and spin the wheel of pain and pleasure. Bada boom, bada bing. Here we go. Bing bong. All right. And we do have the books on here still. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. All right, spinning the wheel, number 1. Let's see, Algo Amp GRT. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and spin this wheel. Spin numero uno. How many likes do we have? Pretty slow show today. 443 likes, guys. We're just 100 likes away from 550 if you guys want to spin the wheel. And we're giving a book away to one lucky CandleMafia member. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Billy for donating those books. Someone's got to give me let me know when we are out of books to give away, because I don't want to give away books that we don't have. Let's see. Burke, what is going on? Burke, welcome back in. Thank you for being here. OP retrace to my entry. What you think, Frankie? Shout out to Hard Fork. I will take a look at that in just a second. All right. Spin number 2. Here we go. 447 likes. Just 100 shy of those 15 spins. We got 4 on the board, though. If we get to 500 likes, we'll get 5 spins, though. Let's get it. We're counting. Don't worry. Shout out to Rob, the Crypto Snob. How dare I question our mods? Give him a giveaway, baby. Give him a giveaway. Let's go. Got him. Here we go. Got him. Boom. Give him another book, guys. We are giving these books away like it's nobody's business. Bada boom, bing bong. How many, all right, we got one more spin. It's the last spin, baby. Let's see. Ben can give away books you don't have, Frankie. Shout out to Brad. That is true. We do know the guy that wrote it. All right, there we go. We did, I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more for good luck. Let's see. Yeah, Brad, let's go. Shout out to Brad. Shout out to James. Shout out to David Brumbelow, Dave Digital Crypto Pollo, Randomness. What's going on, Randomness? All right, When Hat, Anonymous, shout out. Anonymous is going to get a hat one of these days. All right, so what do we got? We got 1 giveaway. We got 2 books and 1 giveaway. Let's go. When Crickets, Dark Crash wants the Crickets back. Maybe we'll get some more Crickets in the house. Get back to those challenges. Thanks, Frankie, Eric, or Toro. No problemo, dude. I appreciate you. Let's see. Bada boom. There we go, guys. That is all the time we've got for today's show, or all the time I got for today's show. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning around. Thank you all for sticking around till the end of the show. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. James needs a book. Shout out to James. Shout out to Jess. Let me get a hat one day. JP, my brother Frankie, what up? What is going on, bro? Let me get a hat. We'll get you a hat one day, bro. We give away so much stuff. And guys, I just got a shipment of like 10 hats that we're going to be giving away. So we will be giving away some really good stuff. Smash the likes, fam. On the way out, please smash that like button so we can spread the word to all of the people in the world and grow the Candle Mafia into an unstoppable force, and we already are an unstoppable force. Thank you all. Shout out to Tim Shea. Shout out to Dark Crash. Love your content, sir. Have a great night. You too, Dark Crash. I love each and every single one of you guys. You are not just a number to me. You guys are this YouTube channel. I am just the guy on camera. And with all that being said, that's all the time I got for this stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB, which is now on its own channel. Go follow the new ATB channel, and go check out Debate Crypto. They are live right now. We do the charts. We do the trading. We do the TA. They do everything. We don't. They're the yin to our yang. Go check them out. Drop that Candle Mafia love. Let them know Frankie Candles loves them. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Hasta pasta. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn patty. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it an FT to get them with their hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention. So no, I can't miss that. Moving. MVP, I got the record. I might have to throw something. Big jumper worthy. They gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming. Had to work something cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans. Partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking even no ends. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice. I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah.
What's up? What? How did you get Jessica's number? Oh, 4 carats? 4? Okay, so now you want a 4-carat VS. Anything for you. Anything for you, Mrs. Candles. I'm gonna need more of this. I'm gonna need more. Oh, hey, you guys got me in trouble. I don't know why this thing keeps going live, but you guys just got me in trouble. Jessica, listen, do me a favor, Jessica. Lose Mrs. Candle's number because now she wants a 4-carat VS flawless diamond. Come on. I'm Frankie Candles. I'm not Bill Gates, though. Come on. Shout out to Jessica. I'll see you guys next time. I love each and every single one of you. Hasta pasta. Frank Candles out. Bing bong.
Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn patty. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it an FT to get them with their hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention. So no, I can't miss that. Moving. MVP, I got the record. I might have to throw something. Big jumper worthy. They gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming. hustle. This is my ring, watch I step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch I touch down, pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now. Have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then I go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then I go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn bad. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it an FT to get them when they're in hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then I go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my shit, I'm a jacket like Letterman, y'all better not let them in. They gon' rotate it, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain. The cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit. I'm a big bull in this element, yeah. Say you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah. I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch I step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch I touch down, pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now. Have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, yeah. I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground, then I go off, yeah. Hit the ground, then I go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my